Welcome. Saturday night. I've had a kind of a long day. Going bowling, work related, but I haven't been bowling in a while, so I like bowling. So I'm like, okay, I'll go bowling, and it's not that far from my house. It's closer to me than most of the work related activities are. I think one was in like Tonopah? No, Tolson, Avondale. I don't remember. And I was like, I'm not going that far. I know it's summer. I wasn't going that far. We did have a escape room that was Tempe. It's 20 minutes. So I didn't mind that. So I'm gonna start with primer, as usual. Smashbox. Oh, we're gonna do this today. Okay, there we go. Smashbox, Mattifying. T-zone. So my eyebrows are roughly done. I actually did them in a car at Tempe Marketplace. Because I got a massage this afternoon. And got massage like face down, back, a back massage. If I had my eyebrows done, no matter how much setting, I do not think they would have stayed. It's not like she applied that much pressure, but your face is smushed. My lipsticks, however, did stay on. And I just took it off. I just had gloss and liner. I'm just going to prime my lips right now. So just wiped off everything. So I start with a new lip. So yeah, to me they look pretty good for having been done in a car in a parking lot. But yeah, I got a massage. I get tints here and there. And I need to go back to see my chiropractor as well. Setting spray, not setting spray, setting powder, Laura Mercier. Just T-zone. And I need to do my eyebrows for sure, because again, I did it in the car. I did have a puff that I could have went to Sephora. I was in Sephora area, but I don't know how sanitary powder would be in Sephora. I'm not color correcting. But yeah, the massage was great. She's like, yeah, I can tell you're tense. I try to go, I need to go more often, so I'm scheduling like every other month I'm going. I already scheduled for the next one while I was sitting in the parking lot. Real nice ladies, all the way in Gilbert. So for me to go all the way to Gilbert, she got to be good. And the prices are decent as well. Setting spray. That's what I do not have. Where's my setting spray? I have everything. Because usually I set up my station if I'm going to record in the morning, or yeah, in the morning. I set up some of the stuff, but I did not obviously do setting spray. Urban Decay all-nighter, as usual. So I went all the way to Gilbert, and then the 10 is a wreck. The 10 part of the 10 is closed. And this part of the 60 is closed. So even going that way was kind of okay. But coming back, there's no way, and I had to go some roundabout way to Tempe. But yeah, great massage. It was half hour. Eventually, I'm going to crack down and get the whole body massage. But just for me, the thought of sitting still for an hour, I'm not ready for that. So 30 minutes, I felt like that 30 minutes was an hour today. But she did awesome like always and got that tension out. And then I just went to Tempe Marketplace because I lost weight in the last year. So my jeans have been very loose and it's annoying. Even when I wash them, I have to wash your jeans. They're kind of tight and then they loosen up. No, these have been loose, so I had to get another pair. Tried on 20 pairs of jeans at Torrid. They had a lovely deal, buy one get one half off or something like that. I don't like Torrid jeans. I have a pair of boyfriend jeans that I bought a year or two ago. They kind of feel okay, but not enough for me to wear all the time, and I have to pull them up. But no, I tried 20 pair. I almost got to a pair, and like bending over, I'm like, no, I got the gap, not the gap, but basically, I can only wear some kind of thong, not even a thong, a G-string probably, without showing off my underwear. So I went to Lane Bryant, even though I hate shopping. And literally, the first pair I tried on, the 3 pairs, fit perfect. They were snug, they were a size below I normally wear, so definitely lost weight. We are using today Rare Beauty. Haven't used this in a while. It's Women's Month. We're definitely gonna use this. So let me shake it. I'm not doing a lot of Women's Month related makeup, but it just happens to coincide. So first pair of jeans, and then buy one, get 75% off. Only because I needed comfortable jeans or jeans that fit correctly for work. Just in general, I miss jeans that fit perfectly or snug my butt and not saggy and my curves. So you couldn't go wrong with that deal. I'm like, why am I trying to pull? It's a twist. Tells you I haven't used this in a while. So, and this is in 54N, which apparently is sold out often at Sephora. I don't know how, because to me, it's not a one I would think would be sold out, a shade. That's probably too much, but we're gonna go with that and see how it kind of matches my neck. I'm using a brush today. Because otherwise, I'm trying to do a kind of natural look, but otherwise with sponge, the sponge will soak all that up. But yeah, first pair tried on, I was like, oh, these work. And I wish I could remember the sales lady, the lady works there, who originally was like, try these when I told her my problem. So I'm give her a shout out to Tippy Marketplace. She's short, brunette, but she was awesome. And I was like, okay, now literally, of course, this little breakout right here is because I had did astringent after I got home, and just to clear off my face, and then moisturizer. That happens every now and then. Because I have an allergic reaction to it. It's just, I think, and I even let everything sit. It's just something that happens. It's happened before. If I'm not like completely a fresh face. I think I'm gonna use the rest of this. Sorry about that. I just realized I'm like, yeah. So yeah, was relaxed, and then, you know, trying on clothes or jeans, kind of add the tension back. Now my headache that from last night came back. She got rid of my headache. I was like, okay, awesome. I think part of that headache was because I went to first spring training game with the Dodgers and the Angels, Tempe Diablo, and so I had a beer, didn't drink water until way too long afterwards. So I think that's what part of that headache was for, but I also get tension headaches, so. Okay. As always, Mented full-time brightening concealer. Again, female brand. It's just happening that way. That's probably too much. Let me scrape some of that off. But I'm just glad I found the jeans. If I had time, I would have washed them and wore them tonight. I found another pair of jeans that are the same size I've been wearing with my other jeans that are loose, and they fit. These are my going out jeans. But they fit just fine, so I think that's the other type of jeans. Maybe they're more too relaxed, I guess. What are we using? I'm gonna use a brush. I feel like using a sponge for my concealer. So, got this jeans, and then I went and got a cupcake from Sprinkles, from one of the ones that they have for limited time. Fab Fun Fit, I think it's called. The flavor has a strawberry center. What do you call it? Curd. That's why I got it. And I think it's funfetti. Yeah, and it's funfetti as well. I'm gonna eat that after I come home. So I was gonna go somewhere else to also get a cupcake, the cupcake of the month. But getting there, the 202 was so backed up going westbound when I was headed to Gilbert. So I was like, there's no way I'm getting or attempting to get back on there. It's almost like it's worse than if Super Bowl and all these events were happening. I don't understand why it was so bad. Oh, probably because that 10. Everybody's taking the 202 because of the 10. Okay. Let me just take this to prime my eyelids. Neighbors are banging up, doing something up there. They've been annoying me lately. Like literally, I think they came home about 1 in the morning, and I can tell because I could hear the floor squeaking this way. It's very obvious when they come home. And I'm like, what kind of floor? Because somebody told me it's a law, I guess, in Arizona that you can't have wood floors on the 3rd floor. I don't think that's so. Either they have wood floors or the insulation is that freaking bad between apartments for me to know when I get home exactly. If I got, it took me forever to get home. Otherwise, I would have had my eyes already done. It's just bowling. But the weekend's my chance to wear makeup. Even though I wore makeup twice this week. Since we had VIPs in town. And for Black History Month. I still have a sponge like that, which I don't anymore. One of them wedges to blend out some more of this. Whatever's left. The edges before I add bronzer. And I'm gonna get home sooner so I could settle as well. So I'm going, it's like, I wouldn't say 15 minutes, but I think it's gonna be a little longer than that. So I'm like going, yeah, it's gonna be longer than this, like 20 minutes maybe. But still closer to me than other places. It's my side of town. Because yesterday, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, I think I just had concealer under my eye, my eyebrows, and some lips. And concealer, my face warms up everything. So it may look one way when I do my makeup. An hour later, everything settles. And then even this brightening will go back to my skin tone a little bit. That's what happened yesterday. I do have a photo on my Instagram. I was wearing shades. So I pretty much wore shades almost the whole time, other than going when I went to the bathroom. While I was at the game, and I wore my hat the whole time because of the head. I'm using NARS, which I know is not woman-oriented. Number 5. It's been a while, but I've been wanting to play with my NARS. I should have did that in my hand first. Let's do that in my hand before I get to here. It's go up. So I'm trying new things instead of putting it directly on me, just put it on my hand and brush on. So watching all these beauty videos, makeup tutorials, you learn something. I have a brush somewhere, but still using my finger for that. If I had my sponge, I could blend it out better. But yeah, traffic was just crazy today, and I was like, okay, I had a detour this way, that way. So I don't know what's going on. I know the M3F concert's in town, festival. That's downtown Phoenix, so maybe, I don't think that many people would be going for the traffic to have been that bad around 1. I don't know. Could have been. I think also people was coming to town, what do you call them, snowbirds? Coming in town because even though it was like 60 yesterday, and it was 69, then became 70 today, but it wasn't at that time. People are gonna come to Arizona. The traffic was just bad. Let's call it that. So I was just like, I couldn't. So I was like, make sure I remember to not take the 202 on the way back from the east side. Of course, it's Danessa, Myricks Beauty, and Primadonna. So I always wash my hands before I start my makeup. Put that there because that will be used again. Wipe my hands off. And then the thing I like about this is like despite how much you put on, you can blend it out. And then everything else you put on top of it is gonna calm it down. It's just cream and powder. I'm considering that cream. So yeah, it's a little crazy right now. Trust the process. Okay, now it's powder. Set. I know I just set some stuff. Juvia's Place, Deep Dark. Just for a little bronzer to set. So, to meet up with that was loud. Next I was using that for eyeshadow. Like this way I haven't. Primadonna again. Let's get a little bit more and just tap it in my hand. I'm supposed to be more focused, but this is the way I've been doing it. It's just a little pink. Just when it settles. See it a little bit there. Song that's in my head that they played like twice on the radio today. I think it's by Little Yachty, Little Dirk. I don't know, one of the little rappers, LIL rappers. I know I sound old now. I am 44, so I do sometimes feel like get off my lawn feeling. And these little kids be running up and down this freaking corridor. I'm like, can y'all? Where's your parent? In the store. Where's your parent? 2 stores I was in today. Unless, yeah, kids, 2 days. Kids were acting a fool. I'm like, why are you just letting your kids just run around? Knocked over a display in Ulta yesterday. I was looking for the Fenty Invisimatte blotting, which is sold out everywhere, but it said it was in the store. It was not indeed in the store. Sephora, same thing. When you go to buy it, it says it's in the store. I'm not saying just in person on the little app. Then they cancel your orders. Like, why do you say that it's available then? Just got my hopes up. I didn't need it anyway. My Ipsy subscription for March is coming with another setting powder and honey by the brand. I don't remember the name of the brand. It's a black beauty brand though that I had never heard of. So I was like, okay, which is why I don't remember what it's called. It starts with the S. So I was like, oh, well, that's coming in. It was a sign I wasn't supposed to have it anyway. I didn't need it. I really didn't need it. I just wanted to get my hands on it before it sold out. And now it's, of course, sold out because of Super Bowl, of course. I've been wanting it for a while, but I finally had enough extra money for that. Anyway, so what am I doing? Why was I doing all that? Okay. I did prime my lips. I don't do my lips. Okay, let's set the face. Oh, let me do my eyes. Okay, and then, because this is going to run long. Danessa Myricks Color Fix. And it's matte. And where's my blackout? So it's matte. It's supposed to, I watched some of her Teach Me Tuesdays. I watched her Danessa Myricks University. So that I don't have to worry about it. It says even in high temperatures. I even asked when I saw the video on Instagram, I was like, high temperatures, you say? I'm like, it gets 115, 122 here in Phoenix. It can withstand that? She's like, yeah, okay. Whoever answers her thing. And a little goes a long way. So that little bit, anything with Danessa's products, a little goes a long way. So that is as much as I'm using. And am I going to try to do it like this? No. So let's just, little pointy brush. Just do a little. And then do I want that one? Might need an even tinier brush than this one in the future. So I'd love not to have to worry about my eyeliner that's supposedly waterproof coming off or sweating off. I'm not as close to my eyeliner as I should be. It's nice, it's going on there nice. It's not the thinnest one I had. me wanting to do a wing, I would like it thinner. Okay, let's try. And it's dry already, so. And because I looked up, I can see that spot right there. Again, remember when I said I was going to get microdermabrasion? I'm hoping it cleans up a little bit. I can see right there. But no, that wing doesn't look bad. So yeah. And like I said, it's dry already, so that's awesome. So let's do the other one, which you know I can never get both of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave soon. Let's do this way. Oh yeah, I just got my lips. Mascara. I'm not doing lashes. It's a bowling alley. Maybe I'll be in the dark. Who knows? You know, cosmic bowling. I don't know what kind of bowling alley that I didn't realize existed. I'm thinking, is there a Walgreens? Is that the one over there? Is it in that plaza? That's where the intersection I think is. I'm gonna rely on my Apple iPhone directions to get me there. Google, whatever they be using. Okay, that one is definitely getting away from me. Okay, let's go. Let's start the wing, and then we'll connect. There we go. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not all the way to my eyelash line. It's drying up on my hand because it's matte. A little too much right there. And I had to park kind of far because of the rain. So parts of the complex, it floods because it's in this weird slant thing. And so it doesn't dry up or go off somewhere. It just kind of sits there. And I know one time they had to pump the freaking parking lot because of it. And until today, I was on the verge of needing that. This is not as sharp as I would like it. Let's try this way. Yeah, the bowling alley I think I'm going to. So for where I pick up my food when I do my meal prep food. I see a straggly hair that is why I don't need to wear lashes today. So I'm going to, but they weren't trimmed, the ones I was going to wear. So for me to clean that up, concealer. That's what I need cleaning up. I'm just doing so. Also, it does help drag the line with the wing, which I do know. Just set it. I need to go to the movies because Creed 3 came out. And cream. Let me set everything. I'm not going to use that to set. I'm going to use the lip bar I'm using to set it. I got that open without needing the thing. That's a miracle. These eyebrows, they're shiny. Okay, so I'm gonna set. Lips have been primed. I did that. Juvia's Place. I think it's the color. Not the new one. The new one, it's not the candy one. This is in Coffee Bean, the coffee shop. That's the line for this one. Female owned, black owned. And darker brown like I like it. Again, my coworkers won't care because they only see me at work because cubicles. We're in the kitchen. So Coffee Bean, Juvia's Place, in the coffee shop collection. Okay. So now we can use Primadonna again. And let's do this. I had bought another lip gloss. The smell I couldn't, it kind of looked like the ones I had. So it's going back. But my lipstick lip gloss consultant, he liked it. I just like the smell though. It's very fragrant. This is gonna dry matte. And then we're gonna do LYS in clear on top. Like about these glosses is you can eat and sometimes they stay on. Or to stay glossy, your lips still stay glossy. I'm so hungry, so I don't know what, if they're paying for food or, it was Employee Appreciation Day yesterday. I don't think they realize that though. Hopefully nobody drinks too much and acts a fool. I say that because this happened, which is why they haven't had events in a while. Or work sponsored or related. Okay. That while I'm waiting for the dry. Because that shine and natural oils will we are back to Maybelline Sky High. They have a Cosmo Black one. That's them telling me I need to go. A Cosmo Black one, but it's not waterproof. Otherwise, I would have gotten that. So, Sky High is good. The difference between this one and the L'Oreal was just like 3 cents at Walmart. I don't buy mascara at Target because it costs more. I should have got the L'Oreal because I haven't used this in a long time, and I'm like, it's taking more work than I would like. I'm just not used to this wand anymore. It's so clean. I've been using my Milani on non-rainy days when I know it's not going to rain. Milani needs to have a waterproof, but then I'll probably ruin it. Trying to see if it's going sky high. I need to curl my lashes. I don't curl them that often because they kind of self-curl. Okay, and we can jump for hoops. I was wearing my Cubicle zirconia studs earlier. I was getting a massage, you know, I didn't want to take them off and everything. So yeah, just have to smooth that shine out a little bit. It's very obvious. Wash my hand. Put on my hoodie because I'm wearing a hoodie. It's gonna be like 59 or something by the time I get out. Bowling, it's gonna be cold. I don't have to wear a jacket to wear my hoodie. So, otherwise, this is my final look. The new, those are new. The line is new. So, have a good night. Good Saturday. Hopefully, get a strike or something. I bowl weird. I bowl like that. I don't know where I learned that from. But that's the way I bowl. So it's been a while. I doubt that I've changed. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Have any tips? Leave some comments. Other than sounds, because somebody did comment on the sound, and I'm like, I've heard a worse sound. Otherwise, I've got no other complaints. But yeah, looking for tips if you have any. But have a good night.